Good day. This is Ron Jacobson with Ron Jacobson Associates. We are a full-service marketing, advertising, and creative firm in Hollywood, Florida. Many of my clients have closed as a result of the coronavirus, and they are just treading water right now, seeing what's going to happen. I think the first thing that many of them are concerned about, of course, is their cash flow and obtaining money to restart their business. Most of people I know that I've talked to would like to restart and reopen their businesses at some point in the future. But there's a lot of issues that we have to consider. The market's never going to be the same, at least in the short run. I think with this particular situation, people are afraid to go out. I mean, the psychology of buying has changed for most. People are staying at home. They're using the internet. There is no cure yet or treatment. I think many of the things that we normally go through, a regular flu season, other issues, other health issues that people have, we've experienced either as ourselves or we have known people that have gone through things. This is totally new. So when people don't know what it's about or what the experience is, they are fearful. They don't know what to expect. So people like to have things that are set, planned. They like to see the end of something in sight. They like to know what's going to happen, and none of these things are becoming clear. I do feel that over the next month or so, as people recover from the virus, those that have it, and their stories get out there, and as this wave passes us, hopefully, and then as treatments become available, people will calm down and assess their risk a little differently, look at what the possibility might be for them to go back and re-enter the market, to go back to work, to go out and shop and go out to eat at restaurants. But as a business person, you have to address these fears. The psychology of buying, why we buy, has changed. I guess the good news is that, like anything in the past, when after the Second World War, there was a lot of pent-up demand for a lot of consumer goods. There was pent-up demand for everything that we now do. So people will still want to go out to eat. They'll still want to go shopping. They'll still want to do the normal consumer behaviors and things that they had in the past. They want to take their kids to Disney World. They want to go on vacation. But I think what's going to happen is people are going to be more, it's not going to be as an impulse situation. People, right now, if they want to go out to eat, in the past, they could just say, oh, well, I feel like eating tonight as an Italian, so we'll go to an Italian restaurant. People, if they were planning their vacation, would say, oh, should we go to Disney, or do you want to go to Yellowstone, things like that. So, people would almost be more impulsive in terms of their decision. I think they're going to be putting more thought, almost as if everything is going to be a considered purchase, if people think a little bit more about it. So the businesses that help address the fears that people will have in the next year or so, I think will benefit not only themselves, but also provide a comfort for their customers. So as you think about, reopening, you may have to create a different business model. Maybe the restaurant that you own will not have the same kind of seating. You may have to increase the spacing. You'll have to make things very visible in terms of the cleanliness. People will need to see that there are hand sanitizers. They'll need to see people cleaning the tables. Maybe there's a dedicated person that just does that. That every time a guest gets up, something's wiped down. So once people get over the kind of fears, and once there's an antidote, a cure for this situation, or this virus, I think people will be a little more comfortable. But I don't think they're ever going to loosen their guard. There's still that, it's a common experience that everybody's gone through. And so people just don't know how to react when they get back into the world. So I think, you're going to have to think through all of the ways you've done business in the past. If you work with the public, interact with the public, whether it's a retail store, a restaurant, a car repair shop, any number of businesses. We are a consumer society and we interact all the time. So maybe we'll have to continue doing an online component, which will mean probably beefing up takeout in the case of a restaurant, drop off, pickup of cars remotely for car repair stores, things like that. So this is the time to be thinking about realistically about how you're going to approach the new market, the new way of doing business in a few months when this all is cleared up. So we'll continue with other videos, to outline different opportunities and different ways you can plan for this. So I do appreciate your time, and I do hope that you take care, and let's all be safe. Thank you for watching.